And we are live. What's going on, Beast Nation? Want to welcome you to the Beast Podcast, where we talk all things youth football strategies, tactics, and most importantly, this is where you get your questions answered. And for those who don't know, your ass better call somebody. I am your host, Coach Beast. How are we doing today, fellas? How are we doing today? Welcome to the show. Really excited about the show today. My voice sounding very crispy. I like this. I like it. I sound so professional with the crispy voice today. Hope y'all doing well. Listen, guys, we got a great show today. This is going to be a fun one, okay? Because we're going to talk about how to use your running backs in the Beast offense, okay? And, to be quite honest with you, I'm going to show you how to use your running backs in any offense that you run, okay? It doesn't matter if you're running the wing T, gun T system, diamond formation, Maryland I formation, you name it. Right? I'm going to teach you guys how to use your running backs. Also, I'm going to try to allot a lot more time for Q&A today, because how many of you guys have started playing your games or are about to play your games in the next week or so? Let me know in the comments. Have you started playing your games? And I say that because I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys off air, and I want to answer your questions. I love answering your questions. So, we're going to go ahead and get the show on the road and all of that good stuff. If y'all ready to get the show on the road, can I get a hell yeah in the comments? Can I get a hell yeah? And by the way, guys, if we get 50 likes on the show today, check this out. This is a different one. If we get 50 likes on the show today, we are giving away a free copy of the Beast Offense 3.0 Playbook. That's right. We're giving away a free copy of the Beast 3.0 Playbook. And we're going to go through this playbook a little bit today. All right. And look, this one is one of my favorite playbooks ever. Like, it's modern, it's nasty, it's versatile, it's sick. If you got the Beast 3.0, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, my goal is to help you guys be successful this season. And so a lot of you guys, have started. I see some of y'all messages. I think Coach Brian 1-0 just won his first game. Big congrats to you, Coach. Some of y'all may have gotten off to a slow start. That's all good. It's all good. It's all about the process. And so, I'm going to help you guys on the show, because this is what the show is all about. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and get the party started real quick. And, of course, before we get the party started, we're going to pay some bills really quickly and get this out of the way. All right, guys, to celebrate America's 250th birthday, you can get any playbook or bundle for 50% off. That's right. Any playbook or bundle for 50% off, whether it's the wing T plus gun T offense, whether it's the 4-4 Reaper defense to shut teams down, or you want the system, the mothership, the big kahuna, which is the Beast Unleashed playbook bundle, 22 playbook bundle. Just use discount code in the playbook store. You can just scan the QR code on the screen or go to the link in the bio. All right. When you pick your playbook, just go to checkout and use discount code Freedom50 to get your discount. All right, guys. So since we got that out of the way, guys, look, I'm super happy. I gotta share some stuff with y'all before we get the show on the road, which is, fun for me. So we officially started our volleyball practice. For those who don't know, I'm coaching volleyball this year. I'm coaching my daughter's volleyball team. They needed coaches, and of course, Coach Beast was going to get pulled in. I think it was inevitable anyway. for me to get pulled in. And actually, if I had to be honest, I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it. And so we had our first practice yesterday, and I got a great group of girls. I got 8 girls that are amazing and locked in. And of course, I am indoctrinating them with the beast mentality. I mean, we already talking about taking souls and whooping ass. I didn't say whoop ass. I didn't say whoop ass to them. Okay, I'm talking to y'all. Okay, but I was talking to them about taking souls and just having that mentality of not beating yourself and being team focused and team centric. And what's so dope about coaching any sport, whether it's baseball, soccer, volleyball, football, you name it, is that every kid is different. And if you are a developmental coach, you have this beautiful privilege, but yet challenge to bring out each kid's best based on where they are, right? So, for example, my daughter is a great overall player, but she's really good at bumping and setting, but she struggles with her serve. So that's her challenge on a technical level. And we were building consistency with her. She's very disciplined, great communicator, great vocal leader on the team, and then we got another girl that's brand new, but she's smart as all get out, and she just got confidence issues. And we already know if a kid lacks confidence, what do we do? Let me know in the comments. What do we do when a kid lacks confidence? Let me know in the comments. Let's see if Beast Nation been listening to Coach Beast. Okay. What do we do when a kid lacks confidence? It doesn't matter the sport, by the way. Fun fact, it doesn't matter the sport. I want to know. Yes, ma'am. Hey, on Instagram, you're not showing live. I don't know if it's on your end or. Oh, yeah, that's me. That's my fault. I just want to let you know. Thank you, Miss Beast. All right. So let me know, guys. Where we at? Where we at? Y'all don't know? Y'all don't know? Let's see. Pinnapus says small positive reinforcement. Coach Wu said more reps. That's it. More reps. That's it. So understand this. If you got a kid on your team, which I know y'all do, if you got kids on your team that lacks confidence, you got to teach them more reps, okay? High reps equals confidence. Confidence equals speed. Speed is going to get you a hell of a lot of wins, okay? So we started practice yesterday, man, and we are practicing hard. We're practicing our ass off. And today, this is practice number 2, because we got a game in literally 2 weeks. 4 practices, game in 2 weeks. So literally in 4 practices, I have to have these girls right. So like today, we're going to be moving with a sense of urgency and a sense of pace. I was able to really evaluate the girls yesterday. And, today we are going to be really hauling ass with discipline, communication, and execution. So really pumped. Just wanted y'all to know I'm in it with you guys. I'm in it with you guys. All right, guys. So let's get the show on the road. And, again, guys, before we get started, I always have a goal before we get the show started. And my goal for you guys today is I want to make sure that you're able to effectively use your running backs, because in youth football, from a skill perspective, those running backs are extremely important. Them your workhorses, right? And so the way you use them is going to be just imperative, okay, to your success. So, I want to give you the principles of how to use your running backs, and then we're going to do some live Q&A today. We're going to do a lot of Q&A because I want to get to y'all questions and answer your problems that you're having. Okay, principle number 1, guys. Use all your running backs. Use all of your running backs. How many of you guys already use all of your running backs? Let me know in the comments. Or let's say if you got 4 running backs, you use the majority of them. Let me know in the comments. Just put me in the comments if that's you. Just put me in the comments. Because here's the thing. If you don't use nothing but one or two running backs, you're already at a disadvantage. Y'all hear me? I'm going to say that one more time for those in the back. If you're only using one or two of your running backs, you're already at a disadvantage, because what's going to happen is you're going to stretch your kids thin. Okay. Usually in youth football, once a kid gets about 10 reps, now their productivity starts to decline because they're starting to get fatigued. They're starting to get worn down. Okay. So 10 is, think about it this way. 10 is kind of your benchmark for understanding that, okay, little Johnny got 10 reps. So I know that his productivity may go from, 90 to 100% to 80. And then from 80, it's going to nosedive. Okay. From 80 to 60, from 60 to 40. Okay. This is why when you only running, one or two players, your best player be tired, get hurt, and you like, what's wrong with you? Why you did that? Man, the kid tired. Kid tired, man. Get up, kid some water. Get a kid some Kool-Aid. He tired. I'm tired, coach. If you've been running the hell out of your running back, and then your star running back, and then you call a timeout and you look at him and his eyes popping out his head almost, get a kid a break. Kid turning around, his eyes big, his eyes moving with his lungs. Get the kid a break, right? And the problem with most youth football coaches, I hope I'm not talking about you. If I am, I'm sorry. The problem with most youth football coaches is they live and they die on their top one or two players, maybe three. And therein lies the problem. So we want to use all of our running backs. We want to rotate our backs. Okay. And we're going to talk about how I rotate my backs. And check this out. Your backups need real carries. Y'all got me. Your backups need real carries. When I say real carries, I'm talking about, well, yeah, I'm going to put a little Johnny in. I'm going to have him run the ball one time, and I'm going to have him run up the middle to get 2 yards. I'm going to have him run the ball and go when we score, and then I just have him get the extra point. Oh, I just put my fourth stringer in. I put him in trash time, and I just had him run the ball. No, I just had him block. I put him in the game, but I just had him block. Use your backups, because guess what? You're only hurting yourself and your team when you're not using what you got. Okay? Because the principle is this. You want to keep fresh legs, okay? You got to keep fresh. Honestly, guys, I'm telling you, this is one of the secret ingredients to winning in youth sports, especially football. If you're able to consistently wear down the defense, they're in trouble. You're going to start taking their souls away. You're going to start taking their soul and their will to win away. Okay? Super important. So, guys, if you are new to the show, just welcome to the Beast Pod, man. So glad y'all here. So glad y'all here today. This is going to be a fun one. We're talking about how to utilize your running backs in the Beast offense, but really these principles you can use in any formation. All right. Do me a solid. Be sure to hit that like button. If you haven't hit that like button, hit it, because today we're going to give away a free copy of the Beast Offense 3.0. This is the playbook that we're actually going over a little bit today on the show. All right. We are giving away a free copy to a lucky coach if we hit 50 likes. But guess what? That ain't all. If we hit 60 likes, I'm giving away another one. We hit 70 likes, I'm giving away another one. We hit over 100 freaking likes last show. Shout out to you guys. We hit well over 100 likes, and I gave away a lot of merchandise last show, and I want to do it again this show. So be sure to hit that like bud. All right, guys. So let's get to principle number 2. Let's talk about it. Don't make every running back do the same thing. This drives me nuts, y'all. Instagram fam, this drives me nuts. TikTok fam, this drives me nuts. Facebook fam drives me nuts. YouTube fam drives me nuts. Don't make every running back do the same thing. What you want to do is identify the gifts and the skill, the natural gifts and skills that your players have. Okay? Super important. And you want to build the player touches around their strengths. You want to make the defense account for everybody. All right? Everybody. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Let's pull up some X's and O's real quick. Let me show you what I'm talking about, because I'd rather show you better than I can tell you. Okay, guys. So this is the Beast Offense 3.0 for those who don't know, and this is the Jigsaw set. The difference between the Jigsaw set and the traditional base set is that the Beast backs are offset, okay, to what we call the speed side. Okay, this is the play side. This is the speed side. Okay, so these Beast backs all have specific roles for specific reasons. All right, very critical to understand this. So let's start with the quarterback. My quarterback may not be my most athletic or talented running back or skill back. Please understand that. Okay. But what he is, he's my smartest kid. He's my sure hand. He's the kid I know that will be the most consistent with the ball. Okay. So I give the ball to my kid that's going to set the tone in the game. Okay. Which is usually my smartest, most confident kid. Okay. My 2 beast back is more of my fullback type. He's going to be lead blocking a lot. He's going to be engaging in a lot of contact with the defensive, with the linebackers in the defense, especially the middle linebackers. And this kid is like a fullback type. He's an H-back type. He likes contact. This kid may not even like running the ball all the time, right? But he loves protecting the ball carrier. Okay. My 3 beast back, this kid is more of my balance back. He can run you over. He can juke you out of your shoes. He's probably the best player in terms of running back on your team. Now let me ask y'all something. You know what? Before I ask y'all, let me point out the 4 beast back. My 4 beast back is more my speed demon. Okay, he's my speed back. He's the one that like Barry Sanders or you know, he's like an X, right? He's fast as hell. Okay. So here's my question, guys. Why would my 3 back, my most balanced guy, be in the middle opposed to being in the interior or being in the exterior? Somebody let me know. Let me know. Let's see if we understand beastology real quick. We're doing a little beastology today, okay? Why would we put our balanced kid at the 3 and not at the 2 or the 4? Can y'all tell me? To the 3, to the 4. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all know that song. Miss Beast, what's the name of that song? Getting Tipsy. Getting Tipsy. 2 to 3 to the 4. Y'all know that song? That's my jam, y'all. That's my hey. I hear that song. I run in my closet and get my cowboy hat. God damn it! I run in the closet, get my cow, start dancing. Put my boots on. I just start dancing. I don't put no pants on though. I just put my boots on. Just start dancing, then switch back in my regular clothes. Come on, guys. Let me know. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all are shy today. Y'all quiet today. What happened? What happened? Did y'all eat yet? Did y'all eat yet? Did y'all get into it with your old lady or your old man? What's going on today? Come on, guys. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Jay Buno says 3 will have more lead for the runner block. Okay. Let's see. Coach B says, Coach B, my guy. He says, back to the 5-piece shades of B. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Coach Holland says more options. Okay, so check this out. Check this out. This some good stuff. The reason why you want your balanced kid, most athletic kid to be at this 3 is because when you're blocking out in the perimeter, usually your 3 is going to take on their best athlete. They're going to usually take on the best athlete, which is either an outside linebacker or middle linebacker flowing to the ball. So you better have good matchups going to the second level. You got me? Man, we play chess over here. We don't play checkers. We play goddamn chess over here. Your 3 is versatile. He's physical. He can run the ball, but he can blow somebody up. He can catch the ball out the backfield. He can do a lot of things for you. But one of the key reasons I put my 3, my most balanced kid, where he's at, I want him to make contact and block their best linebacker. Make sense? And then when we're running with our 4 guy, our speed demon, usually he's going to block a corner or safety, which usually a corner or safety got a little speed, unless the coach decided to put his scrub or can't get right out there. Y'all know y'all do that shit, right? Y'all know y'all get little can't get right, that don't know if he coming or going. Y'all put him at corner. He out there drooling out the mouth through his mouthpiece. Y'all got him out there at corner, and y'all got that kid getting blown up or ran over. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. But that's why we do what we do. Okay? Understand that. So again, really important, pop quiz. Smartest player, most consistent player, I'm putting that quarterback starting the game. 2 is my more fullback type, my H-back type. All right? He's gonna block a lot more. He's probably gonna get the fewest carries. Okay? Understand that in my system, the 2 get the fewest carries, even though he gets carries. Okay? Then the 3 is usually my best running back. We use him for multiple reasons, but when he's at the 3, we got him going against their best defenders, okay, or linebackers. Then with the 4, he's our speed demon, right? He's our speed demon, and his job is to get out there, second level, maybe even third level. You know, if a cornerback is creeping up, he knows he's going to take on that cornerback. If there's, and check this out. I'm going to give y'all a fun fact, okay? Let's say, for example, let's do something real quick. Let me show y'all something. Let's say this kid is a cornerback. Let's say they're playing, let's say they're in a 4-3 defense or 4-4 defense. Let's say 4-4 for the sake of argument. And let's say this cornerback is all the way out here. He's not playing tight. This cornerback is all the way out here. Do not waste a block on this kid. Okay? Just have your 4 beast back go to the third level and block up to a safety. Because this kid going to be probably so far out of the play, he ain't going to make a play unless you're running a play to the outside. Okay? If you run into the outside, he can reach and block that kid. But if you're running anywhere off tackle or in the guards, do not waste a block on this cornerback. Unless the cornerback is really good and smart. But even if he's really good and smart, if he's all the way out there and he's just out there out of formality and he's not playing the formation, most teams, if you're running the beast offense, by the way, most teams are going to play the field and not play the formation. I'm going to explain what I mean by that, because I know some of y'all like, what the hell are you talking about, Coach Beast? When I say play the field, they're going to line up in their formation on defense, and they're going to play based on how they practice. That's if they play the field. If they play the formation, then they say, okay, this is the beast offense. We're going to get tight. We're going to shift. We're going to adjust. We're going to clog the holes. We're going to, they're smart. They're adaptable. Most teams you play are not going to play the formation, though. They're going to play the field, okay? So if the cornerback is out here playing the field and he's just out here willy-nilly, do not waste your block on this kid. Just go third level, second or third level. Depending on what, defensive formation that they're running. All right, guys. So that's a huge tip I wanted to give you guys, okay? So let's go to the third point of order, guys, and then we're going to get ready to go into our live Q&A. And again, guys, if you are getting value from the show, be sure to hit that like button. Hit it now. And I'm not just saying it to say it. If you're getting value, hit that like button, because we're going to give away a free copy of the Beast 3.0 playbook, the playbook that I just went over. We're going to get that away once we hit 50 likes. Where are we at on likes, Miss Beast? We are at 30, what I see. We at 30? Okay. It's all right. It's all right. We're getting close. So 20 more likes, and I will be giving away a free playbook. Really excited about that. So, guys, be sure to hit that like button. TikTok fam, Instagram fam, I see y'all over here. If y'all want to be a part of the giveaway, come on over to the YouTube side. When you come over to YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, okay? And just look up Coach Beast or Coach Beast Live. You will see us. You'll see us. You'll see the diagrams and all of that too, okay? So that way we can go in and hit our goals, so I can give away some playbooks today. All right, guys, point of order number 3. Your running backs must be more than ball carriers. Your running backs must be more than ball carriers. Understand that blocking is a big part of their job. Y'all know my philosophy on this. Every kid on my offense must be good at blocking. They must learn how to block, and they must get proficient at blocking. If I got a kid, which I haven't had a kid like this in 15 years, 14 years. If I got a kid say, man, I don't want to block, man. I just want to run the ball. He not running. I'm here to tell you. If I got a running back that don't want to block, he ain't getting no rock. No block, no rock. Y'all got me. So just understand, guys, that your team must be versatile at what they do. And you don't want to hurt yourself in your success just depending on your star running back or star quarterback, and then everybody else can't even block for ish. They're mid at blocking at best. And then another thing they must be able to do, and we're going to go over some of the concepts I'm talking about, is they have to be able to sell every fake like they're getting the ball. Man, look, if it's anything that'll make me mad as a coach, right, is when my quarterback half-ass is a fake. I've always been like this since I was freaking 20 years old in coaching. Like, if y'all see it in the NFL all the time, in college all the time. I see it a lot in the NFL. The quarterback do a half-ass fake to the running back and then get ready to pass the ball. Like, dude, fake the goddamn ball the right way. And I'm like that. I'm like that with my kids. If my quarterback half asses on the fake or my running back half asses on the fake, I'm chewing him out. He's going to hear it from me because faking, window dressing, whatever you want to call it, it sets you up for explosive plays. Y'all got me. And then lastly here, you want to create complementary threats off of your base plays. We're talking about play action, misdirections, counters, reverses, you name it, right? We're able, once everything is functioning properly, the blocks, right? The fakes, the complementary plays. Now you are a force to be reckoned with. Now you're starting to take souls. And you cannot allow yourself to half-ass any of this. This is why you got when you're practicing, you got to hold your kids accountable. I mean, kid you not, like yesterday at our practice, and again, I know I'm using a lot of volleyball analogies, but a lot of it, cross over to other sports. When my kids screw up, I get on them. I told my kids, I said, listen, this is our first practice. I don't have a problem. The issue is I don't have a problem if you're trying to perform the techniques we're doing and you make a mistake. That ain't the issue. The issue is if you're talking, you're not focused, you're not listening, I'm going to run you. Or in volleyball, it's a little different. We do what I call tuck jumps. Tuck jumps suck for those who don't know what it is. And I said tuck jumps, and them girls was looking like, I'm sorry, sir. But my point is, you're going to play like how you practice. If you don't focus on blocking, don't get mad when your kids ain't blocking at the game. If you don't focus on tackling, or if y'all tackling and you let these kids get away with mediocre tackling in practice, do not freaking expect them to freaking be out here going Ray Lewis on anybody. It's not going to happen. Okay? So just understand that everything you do on offense must be absolutely intentional. You got me. So let's look at some X's and O's real quick, guys, as it relates to what I'm talking about with complementary football. Okay. And let me put a emphasis real quick on blocking. Okay. On blocking. If you got kids, right? Let's say we running jigsaw left, 17 sweep. Or we call it, jigsaw left, 17 sweep, orbit motion. You got this play set up, and you're like, okay, what we want to do, we just want to kind of window dress, create some illusions here, okay? You start your cadence, down, set, blue 18, your two back, goes into motion. Blue 18, set, go. But this kid at practice, half-assed on this block. He runs slower than Christmas coming out of the backfield. He runs slower than Christmas on December 26th. Coming out the backfield. You know it's slow when Christmas hit December 26th because you got to wait a whole another year for Christmas to come around. So he come out the backfield. He's running slow as hell. He don't even know who to block because he don't have the confidence. He overthinking it. And by the way, usually when a kid is overthinking, he's not confident in his ability to execute whatever his assignment is, or he may not know his assignment. Again, your kid should not be overthinking. Yeah, first practice, second practice, they're going to overthink, but they should be very competent as to what's going on. That's called football IQ. So this kid goes into orbit motion, return to orbit motion, comes out the backfield. He's moving slow because he don't know how to block or move with a sense of urgency. You in trouble. Okay. Then these two over here, same thing. They don't really know how to block effectively. So they up high, they hands up, their freaking hands are up like they're freaking mommies, like Frankenstein or some shit, right? They're like Frankenstein coming out the backfield, and you going against a team that got good linebackers. They just going to scrape past them, and they're going to hit your quarterback coming out the backfield. They're going to hit your quarterback so hard, it's going to put snot bubbles in his nose, coming out his nose. Because these guys have not been properly taught how to block. Okay? Those are nightmare situations that separate good teams from bad teams, average teams from great teams. Can your guys execute this motion? Down, said blue 18. Blue 18, set go. He comes up, blows up the first man trying to come to the outside, whether it's a corner or a safety trying to go downhill. Can he effectively block this kid? Can they effectively create this wall for your quarterback to run to the outside in his lane? Can they do that? Are they doing that at practice? Okay. And I just realized, guys, I just did that whole little thing and I didn't have my screen up, so I'm sorry. Forgive me. Let's do it again. Let's reverse it. Can your two beast back come out the backfield, blow up this corner or safety? You're going to get a lot of times safeties trying to come downhill. Can he engage that safety? Can your 4 and 3 begin to create this wall and create a alleyway for your ball carrier to run the freaking ball? Can they do that? So let me know, guys. Question. For those of you guys who are running the beast offense, are you beginning to see the big running lanes that's opening up with your team? What's going on? Talk to me as it relates to what y'all are seeing at practice. Because if you're, for example, running the beast offense and you don't see a hole open up that's at least 4 feet wide, somebody's not blocking right. Y'all got me? Because, see, when you start doing these fakes, right, the return orbit motion, for example, teams are going to begin to think, oh, this all he's going to do. And then you start running, let's say, jigsaw left 15 power, right, for orbit. He runs the orbit, and you're like, okay. Again, the teams you're going against, they're like, okay, well, they just window dressing. They just window dressing. They're not serious. They're not serious about nothing going on. And then all of a sudden, then you pull out jigsaw left orbit sweep. And now, guess what's happening? Now you're giving the ball to your other backs. Do y'all see why it's so important to have good blocking, good fakes, and then you have complementary plays? And then guess who's getting the ball? Your 4 beast back, right? What's his superpower? Let me know in the comments. What's the 4 beast back superpower? Let me know. I want to know. I told you guys we're going to be interactive today a little bit because I understand that you guys have started playing your games or you're about to. And these small little details matter. It's the difference between scoring a touchdown or getting sacked or getting shut down. Good job, guys. Good job. I see it. Speed. I see it. I see you over there Instagram too. Speed. 100%. Understand, your 4 beast back is your speed demon. He gets the ball to the outside, right? And they thinking he's bluffing again. The quarterback tossed the ball and he fakes, he sails the sweep, right? This your speed demon. He's going to be gone. Seen it happen over and over again. I just sit and laugh. I just laugh because I know what's going to happen. But none of these things, check it out, none of these things will happen if you don't focus on blocking, sell all the fakes, and then give the ball to your complementary backs. Y'all got me. And then, reverses and misdirections, that's not only what you can do. Now, check this out. You start doing your little, again, we're going orbit. But now we pass and we're faking the orbit to our 2. He's still going to go out for a screen in the flat because you can dump it off to him. But we want our 4 to sail the block, outside release, wheel route. He's going to be wide open. Y'all got me. This is the beauty. This is why I'm a multiples coach, but I'm a play action guy. I love play action passes, right? I love play action. I love selling play action. I love selling fakes, right? What you think they're going to do when you line the 4 up? He goes in the pre-snap motion. He sets beside the quarterback. Then you fake the give to him, quarterback keep it. Then you got 2 pullers, your 2 and 3 pulling up the middle. Just a nasty play. Now, mind you, I'm just in the jigsaw set. I'm just in the jigsaw set. You can get tighter. You can get tighter and start doing body shots. You can go duo with combo blocks, double team blocks and combo blocks on the inside. And then you can do what my personal favorite is. I will line them up in a stack set. I will line my guys up in a stack set. And now we're beginning to really take it to them. They don't know what we're doing because we can run it to the outside. We got this stack set coming to the outside. And we kind of inverted our blocking schemes because now our 3 beast back, our 2 beast back, he's going to block to the outside. This is your wrecking ball. Then your other 2 guys are going to block and kind of seal the flow, I call it, sealing the flow. And it's going to leave your quarterback just following your wrecking ball, which is your 2, right? If they know how to block, you're going to see heads roll. You're going to see it's the funniest thing, guys, when you're in a game and your kids can block, they're physical, and you see the defensive players just rolling on the ground because they just got blew up. 2 or 3 of them just rolling because your guys know how to block. It's such a beautiful and proud thing to see as a coach. You know what's not proud to see? When your guys are rolling on the ground and they supposed to be blocking. They're rolling. That's not fun. Right? It's never fun when the rabbit got the gun, right? Don't give the rabbit the gun. Y'all need to be Elmer Fudd up in this bad boy. Be freaking. Your team need to be Elmer Fudd, but not Elmer Fudd that keeps getting screwed over by Bugs Bunny, right? I'm going old school. I hope we got people who understand who Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny is up in here. According to my data. Hey, according to the data of the show, most of you guys are around my age. I'm 39 years old. I was born and raised in the 90s. I'm an 80s baby. Some of you guys are in y'all 40s, 50s. So y'all should know this. Now, some of you guys who are in y'all 20s, especially mid to early 20s, I'm sorry, you may not be familiar with Elmer Fudd and Looney Tunes and all of that stuff. I grew up on that shit. How many of y'all grew up on Looney Tunes? Let me know. As a matter of fact, drop your favorite Looney Tunes character in the comments. What's my favorite Looney Tune character? I never really thought about that. Really? Yeah. Like Bugs Bunny, they got him goated. But Bugs Bunny used to get on my goddamn nerves. Because to me, he was the instigator. People be minding their business, hunting, chilling. There's some episodes where they're not even worried about Bud. He come out his whole, what's up, guy? Get on my goddamn nerves. Right? So let me see. Who I used to like. Shoot, I'm different. I used to like Sylvester the Cat. I used to like Daffy Duck. Speedy Gonzalez was cool too. This the thing. Speedy Gonzalez used to get on my goddamn nerves too sometimes. And Road Runner, oh my God. Beep, beep. Right? Road Runner used to get on my goddamn nerves. I'm telling you, all the instigators used to get on my goddamn nerves. Which one was the one that used to be stuttering all the time? I think it was the rooster.
Oh yeah.
It's the rooster. Foghorn Leghorn? Am I right with that? He was like, I'm telling you, now I'm telling you, you need to go, kid. And he be trying to teach the kid different stuff, but he gets screwed over. And he be I'm telling you, I'm telling you, So yeah, I don't know. I was always the guy that just I like the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Like Daffy, I felt like Daffy used to get the bad end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? I hated like I watched all of Tom and Jerry, right? But I hated Jerry. Freaking instigator, man. I hate instigators, man. In cartoons, because I be joking around here instigating with the fam all the time. I be messing with them, trolling. But anyway, guys, again, it's not no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Do not get him the gun. Just don't do it. All right. So let me see where we at. Miss Beast, where are we on likes?
We are at 44 likes.
44 freaking likes. So we are freaking close to hitting our goal and giving away a free copy of the Beast Offense 3.0. We are very close to giving away this playbook. So if you haven't hit that like button, be sure to hit that like button. Coach Will says Tom and Jerry was originally for deaf people. Fun fact. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's interesting. No wonder why I can't hear. My mom used to put me in front of that shit. Right. Good point, Miss Beast. Fun fact about me, guys. My right ear, I probably got 50% hearing loss in my right ear. Now I got like this internal like ringing in my ear that started like 2 years ago. But before that, I still I lost 50% of my hearing because I'm a musician. I used to be a musician in church. I was a drummer, right? And as a drummer in church, the way our setup was, I'm the drummer, right? My drum set in front of me. Next to me was the organist. And I mean, shout out to April. That was my roadie. We used to jam out. But behind me was the organ speaker. And so that speaker, and it literally was behind me, but to my right, man, that thing used to just blast me. It used to blast me. And so now, like, my hearing is shot on my right side. Totally shot. Somebody said, you off topic, baby. Hey, welcome to the Beast Pod, man. It's a party, man. You're going to learn. We shoot the shit over here about everything. Hey, we talk about we talk about cereal with no milk. We talk about cartoons. We talk about what else we talk about, Beast Nation? We talk about freaking food. We talk about everything over here. We talk about my Netflix and chill love life, not lack thereof. When me and Miss Beast trying to Netflix and chill, and y'all message me about the playbook, Coach Beast. What my goddamn playbook at, Coach Beast? We talk about the hibachi. Coach B got it. 50 Shades of B. That's just what we do, man. We have fun. We have fun. All right, guys. So this is what we're gonna do. Is we about to get ready to actually go to our live Q&A segment. We're about to go to our live Q&A sponsored by the Reaper 45 Challenge. Eliminate average, become the standard. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take a brief bathroom break. So give me 60 seconds. While we're doing that, this is what I need you to do. All right. If you haven't already, hit that like button, because on the other side, I want to go ahead and give away a playbook. We're going to give away the Beast 3.0 playbook. Okay. So I'm going to take a quick restroom break. Give me 60 seconds and I will be back. All right, guys, we are back. And again, thank you for tuning into the Beast podcast. Really excited about this segment. This is our live Q&A segment. I wanted to give a little more time today with live Q&A. I'm going to try to get to as many questions as possible. But again, to guarantee your question is seen and responded to, Super Chat will populate your question automatically, and that will prioritize your question if you got what I call a neck bleed problem, meaning a problem that you really need help with. Okay, guys. And I know a lot of you guys have been reaching out to me and you have been asking me, hey, Coach Beast, do you do like one-on-one consultations and things of that nature? And I am planning to make that available in the next week or so. But here's the issue. My time is extremely limited and extremely valuable right now. So I am going to make that available, but just understand, the investment is not going to be, chicken change. However, those who have been in consults with me, you already know I go all in on you. I help transform your program and put you on the right path. That's just what I do. And it's what I'm good at too. So just know if you want a consult, and you can't afford it, which is totally fine, totally understandable. This is the time where you want to drop that question or just drop a super chat to get your question answered. All right. So here we go. Let's start with a super chat. As a matter of fact, shout out to A-Time for the $9.99 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. All right. A-Time says, hey, Coach, I'm 7-man Ricky tackle football and two guards with two guards and a center, 2-point stands only, and at least three guys on the line of scrimmage, no trips. What offense should I run from that bundle? That's interesting. I actually had a buddy who ran the beast offense out of a 7-man setup. If you email me, coach, I don't mind sending over that kind of scheme that we set up. But he was running the beast offense and different variation of the beast offense with 7-man. So you can email me at beastoutyou@gmail.com, and I'll see if I can find that and get that over to you. Great question. All right, let's see. Let me see. Did you say Miss Beast?
Was that a super chat?
Got another one?
Yeah, the A time?
Yeah, this one I just did.
My bad. Sorry.
All right. So let's see here. Let's see here. Country boy, what's going on, country boy? Country boy want to know. My stepson got moved from running back to starting quarterback. Oh man, okay. Any tips to help him with the transition? So the biggest thing is, number one, this is all about the mentals and making sure that he's confident in the position. Obviously, him moving from running back to QB is something in him that shows leadership ability, and there's trust built in him. So the key is, and this is like literally, this is what I look for in my quarterback. Can he handle a snap? Can he manage the offense? Even if he's not like, and I'm pretty sure he's probably one of the better players on your team. If not, he wouldn't be the quarterback. But even if he was a game manager type of quarterback, can I trust him to manage my team and get the ball in the hands to my playmakers, right? So I would say keep things basic, get really good at basics, cadence, getting that ball, holding on to the ball, knowing the offense. Hey, if you haven't already, have him learn defensive looks, right? 4-4 defense, 4-3, 5-3. Let him learn them looks so he knows what he sees. Very important. Great question. All right, guys. I know some of y'all want my email. If y'all want my email, just email me at beastoutyou@gmail.com. I see some of y'all want consult info. Just email in the subject. Just put consult info, please. Okay. I see you, D. Thomas. Just put consult info, and that way I know, and then we'll handle business that way. Okay. All right. Let's see here. And again, guys, if you got questions, this is the time to drop them. Okay. I'm going to try to answer as many questions as possible. But again, like I said before, if you got a neck bleed question, this is a good time to drop a super chat. Great time to do it. All right. Coach Nathan says, I love the content. Appreciate you, Coach. How do I get a bullheaded kid that is constantly talking and is as strong as an ox, but cannot ever get into his 3-point stance? He clearly plays too many video games, but he has eagerness to play. How can I get him to how can I get him to transform him? So okay, so you made a key statement. He's a bullheaded kid. So is he a bullheaded kid because he's not listening? You know, he may zone out, go ADD. Is he bullheaded because he's not disciplined, got behavior issue, or is he bullheaded just because he may not be the you know, maybe not be the smartest on the team? Let's just call it what it is. Okay. Either way, I want to spend one-on-one time with that kid. Okay. I want to make sure I got his attention, and I want to spend that extra time with him, either, 10, 15 minutes before practice or 10 or 15 minutes after practice, making sure he get that 3-point stance down. Because if his technique not good, nothing else going to work and be good, right? So we got to make sure that's down pat. Now, if his ass is acting up at practice, talking, not taking it serious, I pull him from practice, just make him watch everybody else practice. They usually get to him. They usually get to the kids who ain't paying attention. That's exactly what I would do in that case. But I hope that the issue is the first issue opposed to the latter. Either way, there's a solution to the problem. If he's cutting up at practice and not listening, oh yeah, I'm dropping his ass. And if you want to just get to the root of it, pull him out of practice, just have him stand on the sideline, and watch his teammates. That usually get him right. Let's see. We got a lot of questions. Y'all bear with me, guys. Y'all going mayhem today. Coach from TikTok want to know. Coach Triunk, he says, what's your favorite formation for offense besides the diamond formation? Well, besides the diamond formation, of course, the beast offense, what we're going over today. I run the beast offense because it's simple, easy to install, and you can dominate very easy if you focus on blocking and executing, the fundamentals and winning the trenches. So I would say the beast offense is one. The Maryland I formation is another one that I absolutely love to run. So that would be that. Let's see here. Coach Schuyler want to know, my first year coaching defense 6U. Should I keep my expectations low as far as progress and winning? No. I think your standards and your expectations should be high, but you should prioritize your expectations accordingly, realistically. Okay. What I mean by that, I'll use me for an example. I told my parents in our parents meeting yesterday, I said, look, my number one goal for this team is development. Every girl, and by the way, the league that I'm coaching in is developmental league for girls 7th to 12th grade. Okay. So I told the parents my number one goal is development. I want to get these girls to the next level. Okay. And so we're going to focus on technique, fundamentals, and execution. We're going to focus on discipline, communication, grit, and leadership. Okay. And because those are my focus, I am expecting us to be very successful in terms of winning. I never really have high expectations with winning or losing or anything like that. Because if you set your goal just on winning, it's a lot of ways to win in youth football. There's a lot of guys just stack their teams up with talent and just win, but no development is happening. Them kids end up fizzling out once they get to high school or become averages at best. I'm not in that business. I'm in the business of developing student athletes. And so, I wouldn't have low expectations because believe it or not, you got 6U. These are first graders and kindergartners. They're student athletes now. If they're playing sports and they're in grade school, even if they're homeschooled, they're student athletes. So have high expectations. If you got low expectations, you're going to get low results. So, nah. All right. Great question, though, Coach. Thank you for that question. I love it. All right. A dope visual want to know, my son is a youth league. My son is in a youth league. Our team's not improving last in this season, and we lose core players every season. My son been carrying the team. Should I consider moving teams? We need help. I think you know the answer to that already. It sounds like to me, Coach, that the issue is the team may have a losing culture. And I'm telling you, if your son is on a team that has a losing culture and the coach is not changing that culture, I would move my kid. I have moved my kids. I have moved houses to make sure my kids were in the winning culture. So absolutely, I would move the kid. And listen, can I be real with y'all? Can I be real 1 minute? Just say, hey, just give me a hell yeah in the comments if I can just be real with y'all. I gotta say this. I gotta say this. Y'all let me know if y'all. Hey, somebody said I'm being off subject too much. So if I'm off subject too much, I'm gonna shut up. Zzz, zzz. I'm gonna just shut up and answer y'all questions. Zzz. Okay, we got one hell yeah. We got one hell yeah. That's it. Let's see. Okay, go my hell yes. Okay, so let me be real with y'all real quick. One of the things that's worse than a toxic coach, or are they right in the same neighborhood, their next door neighbors, is a program that has a losing culture and they're not even trying to improve that culture. The coach may be a nice guy or gal. They may have good intentions and have a good heart. But if that coach is a loser in his personal life, he's 9 times out of 10 going to be a loser in the program. And check this out. Fun fact. Just because a coach is winning youth football games don't make him a winner in life. Because like I said, it's a lot of ways to win games in youth football. And none of your kids grow. Your culture don't even grow. So in context to this question, though, if you're in a situation where your son is the workhorse and he's doing all he can for that team, and that team is not improving, pull your kid, because that team is going to end up getting your kid hurt. And usually when that team get your kid hurt, you know what they're going to say? Man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. So unfortunate. And they're going to go on to the next player. Let me drop something else. Let me drop another. I hope I don't get banned on Instagram or TikTok with what I'm about to say. But usually the person that cares the most get fucked the most. Y'all got that? Usually the person that cares the most get fucked the most. What I mean by that, if you over here, you got, for example, coach, you got your son and you're like, man, I just want to, some good people in the program, but stuff just ain't right, man. But I care about the people. I just, that's when you get screwed, because your son end up getting hurt or something crazy happening. And then guess what? You're going to get fed up. You're going to be mad. And then all of a sudden, you're like, man, I wish I would have left 2 years ago. I wish I would have left 3 years ago. Then your son over here, he can't even play sports no more because he got a torn ACL, a broken leg. He not even, he not even right anymore to play. I've seen that shit happen. That's why I can speak on it. I've seen coaches will run a kid, just rack it, right? Run him. He get hurt. The coach don't even call to check on the goddamn kid. I've seen it more than once too. All right, I can talk about that shit all day. That shit pissed me off. I mean, there are certain things in coaching that make me go, ugh, and that's one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like you over here running the kid, overusing them, kid get hurt, and you don't even follow up. You don't even give a damn, because he's not useful to you. A lot of you losing cultures and things of that nature, they're like black holes. You get in that shit and you stay in that shit, don't expect to get out. Run. And that's for everybody who's watching. As a coach, some of you guys are coaches and y'all in losing programs, and they haven't been right since you started. And you've been there since 1992. Get the hell out of there. You're wasting your time. I'm like that in my personal life. If I'm living somewhere and that somewhere I'm living is not serving me, I'm around a bunch of losers, or there's no opportunity, I'm moving. I'm moving. I tell Miss Beast, have our bags beside the goddamn door. I tell y'all, hey, I tell y'all this, all the time. Most of you guys who are on the show and y'all follow me, y'all stay in the Northeast, the Midwest, or the West, or Pacific Northwest. Of course, I got followers all around the world, but most of my people are Northeast, Midwest, West, or Pacific West. I live in the South. I don't have a lot of people. I mean, I got a lot of people following me in the South, but compared to the other places, I don't have a lot of people. By the way, shout out to the coach who seen me. What was that? Yesterday, Miss Beast? 2 days ago? Shout out to the coach who seen me in the convenience store. Like, hey, man, you Coach B, watch your stuff. I run your stuff, man. Shout out to that coach, by the way. But I got a lot of haters in the South. Hell, I went up to New York about a month ago. I got more love from people in New York and Jersey and Massachusetts than I did down here. Crazy, right? But guess what? Sometimes a person is not accepted in his own home, and if that's the case, move the hell on. Just move on. That's some OG shit right there, for real. I'm saving y'all years of heartache. All right. Preacher PDX says, "Hello, coach. Just got my team looking good, loaded with threes and a couple of fives, but I got a one that can barely walk. How do I play him? He can barely walk, like he got like a physical ailment. If he got a physical ailment and he can't walk, I always say, like, if you got a kid that got, like, any kind of medical issues and stuff like that, you have to use them in a special capacity. You may not be able to even use that kid the way you want. Sometimes you have to even talk to the ref and say, hey, I got a kid, man, he can barely walk, but we want to make him feel like he got a touchdown. I don't know how severe it is. Hey, I don't know if he out there in the wheelchair with the ball, the skirt. I don't know if he running 16 power in a wheelchair and cutting it up. We let me know what kind of he can barely walk. Is he just slow or sorry? Let me let me know. I ain't trying to make a joke out of it, but I'm just saying I need to know the kind of kid we talking about. Okay, I need to know. I need to see. Are we talking about like Professor X, or are we talking about, he just sorry, which I see you said not physical, just green. Y'all crazy, man. Not physical, just green. Yeah, I mean, if he's not physical, just green, this is where you just have to continue to rep. What you say, Miss Bees? Okay, you just have to continue to rep this kid. That's the key. You just got to continue to rep this kid and hold this kid accountable, because usually when a kid's like that, not real physical, scared, that's a confidence issue. Okay. Sometimes you have to decipher on if it's a confidence issue or a discipline issue. I think in your case, it's a confidence issue. So you got to get that kid as many reps as possible at practice, right? And in hopes that he improves over time. Because sometimes those kids, they're scared. When they scared, they're only, putting forth 20% of their effort, if that. So you're not getting the best out of that kid. Now, if that's that kid selling, he just may be dookie. You may have to put him somewhere else. All right. Moody Water 57 from TikTok says, Coach Beast, this is Coach Bear from Stockton, California. Would love to have you present for a day. Wow. Oh, man. Shout out to you, Coach. Thank you, man. So do this for me, Coach. DM me and just say, hey, this is Coach Bear, and say, just, you can copy and paste the message you just did, and then I'll shoot you my email, and then we can talk business for sure. I love to come out there. Me and Miss Beast were just talking about Cali. We were just talking about going to California because Miss Beast is from California, so we may be able to make that work. And that goes for any of you guys. If y'all want me to come and speak, guys, I do speaking. It's a part of what I did in my past life. So I do speaking. If y'all want me to go come and speak to your kids, and I know a lot of you guys kids actually watch my content. It shocks me, the people that come and say, my son watch all of your stuff. Like, all of it. He watched all of it. He watched the show too. Oh, I got to clean up a little bit, clean my language up a little bit. They say, watch all of my stuff. Oh, damn! I gotta clean up because all of my stuff ain't kid friendly. All right, let's see. Jay says, that's my organization. Every year we gradually lost players and coaches because our commissioner, and now we are losing culture. I always say this to you guys: losing cultures are not made overnight. Losing coaches usually become culture when losing habits become embraced to where they become the norm. Okay. And usually all it takes is one or two people that's not held accountable. And then before you know it, you got a losing culture on your hands, and it don't get right until that person is uprooted. And then even if you get a new person in, their hair going to turn gray like my beard, because they got to work so hard to change the culture. And sometimes, especially, I'm telling you from freaking experience, sometimes it's not worth it. You just got to weigh the cost and understand that, okay, if you are taking on a program with a losing culture, just understand that it's going to require a different level of coaching and leadership than it will if you got a winning culture. Because usually winning cultures, the parents are, can I speak on it? Usually with winning cultures, the parents are a little more bought in to what you do. And not saying they won't give you problems, because they all will, but they're a little bit more bought in. They're more involved with their kids, right? The coaches are a little bit more bought in, more respectful. They follow your system, follow your process. When you're in a losing culture and you're around the people who love losing culture, you putting out fires left and right. You a firefighter, right? You got to deal with all these problems. You can't even focus on football because somebody mad about this, somebody mad about that, somebody not even thinking about football, but they trying to find a way to get money or stole money from your program. I'm telling you, I've seen it all. Seen all this shit. So count your costs. If you're in the losing coach, I need to do a whole show on that shit. All right.
And you see that comment?
Nah.
He said that there was a shooting in California at a football game.
Really? Where's that? It's on the YouTube side, Miss Bitch?
Yeah, on the YouTube side.
All right. Who said it?
Blake Campbell.
Okay. Y'all bear with me. It's a comment I wanted to respond to. I don't see it though. But there was a shooting. There was a shooting in California. Okay, I see it. So Coach Blake says, man, sidebar, we just had a shooting out here in Cali, youth football game, 12U. Man, that's so unfortunate. It's sad because I make videos all the time about these youth sporting fights, youth parent fights and stuff like that. And I say all the time, us as coaches, we have to be careful because, like, man, the world crazy. And adults mess a lot of stuff up for these kids. People don't know how to control their temper. People don't know how to make it about the kids, and they make it about themselves. And then all of a sudden, guess what begins to happen? What begins to happen is you start having parents and coaches and refs fighting and brawling. And I'm kind of old school. I'm like, if you're going to fight, man, let's organize it. Meet me. Okay, after this game, I tell you what, after this game, I want you to meet me. You can meet me across the street from the park, and we can go 10 rounds. I don't care. Let's go 10 rounds or until somebody get knocked out. I'm old school like that. That's how my dad. Fun fact about me: I'm the youngest of 7 guys. I'm the youngest of 7. My brothers are all like, especially growing up. I watched them. They was already grown. I wouldn't, I was the mistake baby, I think. So I watched them in their teenage years and early 20s hit the streets doing a lot of stuff that they shouldn't have been doing. You know what I'm saying? But my dad and my mom was married for 46 years before my dad passed away in 2014. And I'm here to tell you, every single one of my brothers and sisters were terrified of my dad because my dad didn't play no games. As much as they hit the street and was bar fighting and shooting and doing their thing, they were terrified of my dad because my dad didn't play. And I seen a lot of stuff at a young age that put the fear of the Lord in me to say, I ain't finna disrespect my dad or my mom. I knew if I disrespect my mom, my dad was coming harder, and I was terrified to disrespect him because I seen what he was doing to my brother or did to my brothers because of disrespect. He was old school like that, right? And I think what happens in our society today is that people don't understand boundary and people don't understand how to control their emotions. So when they feel disrespected in any kind of capacity, they black out. They forget they at a game. They don't even know why they fighting. They just emotionally hurt. And they feel like they got to defend something. And then they start looking like a jackass after everything. And it's sad. It's really low EQ. Coach Cleve says we have police at all of our games, Little League games. I actually made a video saying that I think there needs to be police at these youth sports games. Not just football, all of them. Because check this out. I've seen youth football. I've seen youth fights in the suburbs around affluent folks. I've seen it in the hood. I've seen it in the country. Billy Bob fighting Bubba. I've seen it. I've seen doctors hit kids. So it's not just it's not just a black thing, white thing, Hispanic thing, Asian thing. It's not a rich thing, poor thing. It's an adult thing. It's a people problem. All right, next question. Let's see. And again, guys, if y'all getting value from the show, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We're about to get ready to do our playbook giveaway in a minute. So if we hit 60 likes, I'm giving away 2. Hey, can somebody tell me, Miss Beast, can you tell me how many likes we got? All right, I got a question from Coach Kev. He says, I have a question. Should the O-line be combo blocking in the Beast? Running like a 24, a 26. We combo block. I teach my kids. I really teach my kids 4 main blocking concepts. Okay. I teach them drive blocking, block the man in front of you. Down blocking, block your inside gap. Double team blocking, and combo blocking. Those are the 4 blocks that I teach at the beginning. And I would throw another one in there. I also teach my kids how to lead block and reach block as well. But those are really the 5 that we do 90% of the time. Now, near the mid to end of the season, depending on where we are in terms of, how happy I am with their blocking, I'll start teaching inside zone, outside zone, and wide zone. But I really stick to those 4 at the youth level. So that's kind of what I do. Coach Gerard want to know, 4-4 the best way to hide a weak corner. if I have a good free safety and two good outside linebackers. I don't. I do not like putting. If you got a weak corner, I wouldn't have them play corner because corner is one of those positions where, in many cases, that kid has to make individual tackles. I would put that kid paired with one of your talented kids. I wouldn't put them at free safety. I wouldn't put them at corner because if you playing against an offense like me, if I know he's weak, we're gonna exploit him all game. We're gonna seal block your outside linebacker, which is the guy you depending on to make the tackle, and then we're gonna run to the outside and just bully that kid all day long. So I would put that kid. Let's see, you in the 4-4. So I would put that kid like in the like a wheel position, and I will match him with a good outside linebacker and a good middle linebacker. Just put him in the middle in that wheel position. I wouldn't. That way he got help in close quarters in the box, right? Outside the box is no man's land. Y'all hear me? Outside the box is no man's land. So you don't want him out of no man's land if he's not good. You want to put him in the box where he got help. Great question. Again, guys, if you want to make sure your question get answered, because I know I ain't finna get to all these questions, it's too many. All you got to do is super chat. Super chat will prioritize your question, and I may tackle one or two more questions. Let me see, maybe one, unless we get a super. All right. Coach Penn want to know, hey, Coach B's question, what time frame do you use for losses after a game? I waited 24 hours before talking with parents because of the loss and my first loss as a HC. Well, first and foremost, if you lost, man, take the 24 hours. That's what I do as well. I actually take 24 hours if I win or lose. Literally, if I win or lose, I'm taking 24 hours. I got to decompress. And usually you don't really want to talk to me anyway within 24 hours because I'm like my dad. Speaking of my dad, I'm like him. You know, I don't play no games. And so I need goddamn 24 hours, maybe 36 sometimes, depends on how we lost. But yeah, give yourself 24 hours. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see. Coach Popovich says had to step between a coach and an eighth grader last season. That was very disturbing and hard to be a part of the same staff. Man, yeah, that's tough. I'll tell this to you guys. Look, I've had moments in my coaching career, especially younger, where, you know, I was kind of that old school coach where I grabbed the kid face mask, but that shit you can't do. Like this is the thing that I've learned as a coach from starting to coach at 20 to being 39 years old now, right? And actually I was 16 when I started coaching. You don't even have to say anything to these kids no more. Just get the kid off your field. That's going to handle 99% of your problems. Get the kid off the field. Talk to the parent. If the parent is a shitty parent, they're not going to do nothing. So you have to show the kid tough love. Take them off the field. If it's severe, don't let them practice that day. Talk to him after practice or the next day and get to the bottom of it. Because usually, see, a lot of this shit is emotional. And emotion is not rational. Emotion will have you doing dumb shit. It's going to have you doing dumb shit that you regret. So I don't like to respond or say anything when emotions are high on any side, because that's when you will do stupid shit like grab a kid, hit a kid may hit you, and then before you know it, people getting weapons and all of this stuff, and now it's dumb. It's really dumb. You know what I'm saying? And now y'all on the news, the program got shut down, and you over there, man, I just hate that the kids don't get a chance to play no more. You should have thought about that when you was having your temper tantrum. But of course, we don't, because emotions are not rational. You get really reactionary and you start doing dumb shit. So we don't want to do that over here. We want to control our emotions, have high EQ, emotional intelligence, and do our thing. All right, guys. So that is it with the live Q&A segment. I hope you guys got value from the segment sponsored by the Reaper 45 Challenge. Eliminate average and become the standard. So if y'all are ready to give away some playbooks, can I get a hell yeah in the comments? Can I get a hell yeah if you are ready to play the playbook giveaway game? And I just made that up, so that's not the real name of it. But if y'all ready, give me a hell yeah. And for those who don't know, the way the game is played, look, if y'all are watching on TikTok fam, hear me, because some of y'all missed my message. If you want to be a part of the playbook giveaway, come on over to YouTube right now. Same with you, Instagram. Come on over to YouTube, okay? Look up Coach Beast or Coach Beast Live. You'll see us live. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You'll be a part of the giveaway. I'm not doing a giveaway on TikTok and Instagram, okay? So come on over to YouTube. This is your time. All right. So for those who don't know the rules of the game, we're going to give away 2 playbooks today. We're going to give away 2 copies of the Beast 3.0 offense. That's the actual playbook that we went over today, the Beast 3.0 here. And we're giving away a copy of this playbook. This is the way the game works. So I'm going to ask you a question based on what we went over on the show today. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question based on what we went over on the show. And those who get it correct, I'm going to pick a winner from those who get it correct. Okay. If you get it incorrect, tough titty, better luck next time. But the good news is that you got 2 chances to win today. So your chances are much higher than, just having one, obviously, right? So with that being said, let's get some music started, guys. Let's get some music started. Let's see. All right. So here we go, guys. So earlier in the show, we was talking about the backup running backs and just running backs in general, right? But during the show, I said your backups need blank. Ooh, this is a tough one. Your backups need blank. I'll give you 60 seconds. Let's go. It's a tough one. And again, if you are new to the show, welcome to the Beast Podcast. So glad you're here. This podcast is all about youth football and leadership, youth football coaching and leadership. It's the #1 show for you guys. Again, if you are new to the show, welcome to the show. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So glad you're here. So glad you're here with us. All right, guys. Here we go. So again, guys, during the show, we was talking about those good old backup running backs, right? Your favorites. Your favorites. During the show, I said, and here comes the answer. I said your backups need real carries. Real carries. Because I'm telling you, you're going to need them. You're going to need them. whether you know it or not. You may not need them game 1, game 2, game 3, but you're going to need them. And you better make sure they're ready and they're prepared. The best thing to do to make sure they're ready and prepared is to have them get reps, get carries in a game. So if you said carries, you're correct. So congratulations. I like reps. I like the word reps. You can use that interchangeably, but I really wanted to hear carries. Okay. I was really looking for that word. All right. So we do have a winner. So a winner, the winner of the first copy of the Beast Offense 3.0 is Coach King. Congratulations. Big congrats, Coach. Big congrats. Oh man, I know I got somebody. I know I got somebody because I paused long as hell. I paused so long, man. I couldn't breathe. My head started swimming. I started getting dizzy. I don't know if y'all seen my head swimming. That thing got blurry and everything, man. Goodness. So big congrats, Coach. All I need you to do is email me. Email me at beastoutyou@gmail.com. Okay. Beastoutyou@gmail.com. All I need is your name, your username, okay, and the playbook that you won, okay, and the playbook that you won. Give me 48 hours to get back to you. If you don't hear from me, just send me a message, send me a follow-up, okay, just send me a follow-up, and I'll make sure you're taken care of. Because see, now man, y'all don't know how busy I am. Y'all just don't know how busy I am. So but send it to me within 48 hours to make sure you're taken care of. Miss Beast, we just hit 71 likes. Holy crap. Congratulations. What'd you say, Miss Beast? All right, congrats. So we're giving away 2 more copies of the Beast Offense 3.0 today. So cool. All right, let's get some more music started. Next question. So during the show, again, we was talking about running backs. That's the theme on the show today. I made a very important statement. Very important statement. It's something that's imperative that you need to do with your running backs. You need to build touches around their blank. Build touches around their blank. What's that word? 60 seconds. And again, guys, if you are new to the show, welcome. So glad you are here with us on the Beast Pod. Be sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the show. This show is for you. If you are a youth football coach or in leadership in youth sports in general, if you're a youth coach or coaching, period, because we got youth coaches, middle school, high school, we even got college coaches who watch the show. Glad you're here. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. See what we got here. Uh-oh. Got some struggle today. I say you need to build touches around their head. We need to build touches around their legs. Shout out to Coach Berto. Welcome to the show, Coach Berto. Welcome all, one and all, new, old, in between. All right, guys, here we go. So again, guys, during the show, we was talking about running backs, and I said something really key that I hope you guys have caught. Look like most of y'all didn't. So we're going to reiterate that. You want to build touches around their strengths. So if you got that correct, congratulations. And again, guys, that's so important. It's so important to build touches around their strengths because every player is not going to run the same way. A speed demon is different from a power back. A power back is different from a balance back, right? You may have a kid that may be slow as Christmas, but got so much vision that he's still able to play at a really high level. Build your scheme and everything you do around their strengths. So we do have a winner. All right. And the winner of the second copy of the Beast Offense 3.0 is Coach Jeremy. Congratulations. Big congrats to you. Big congrats to you. All I need you to do is just email me at beastoutyou@gmail.com. Again, beastoutyou@gmail.com. And just give me 48 hours to get back to you. Give me your name, your real name, your username, and the playbook you won. Okay. And the playbook you won. All right, guys. Last question here. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. Get some music back. All right, guys. This is critical. So I said during the show, running back's job is not only to run the ball. What is the number one job of the running back outside of running the ball? 60 seconds. I see you, Coach Alex. Said, Coach, I'd like my son to meet you, brother. Man, that'd be awesome, man. Do me a favor. Just email me, beastoutyou@gmail.com. Beastoutyou@gmail.com. And let's connect. Let's connect. What city or state you're in, Coach? Let me know what state you're in. Let me know. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at y'all answers. Sorry, I populated all y'all answers, so sorry. Oh, yeah? Wow, Jay, you in Anchorage, man. Wow. Yeah, let me know what city and state y'all in today. I always get intrigued to know where y'all at. Let me know what city and state y'all in. So, Coach, you in North Carolina, man. Hey, I got to make a trip up there, man, to North Carolina. We just came back from the Northeast up in New York City and New Jersey, which I absolutely love the Northeast. Never thought I loved the Northeast so much. But definitely, man, email me. Let's see what we can make happen. All right, guys. So, again, during the show, we was talking about running backs. We was talking about those running backs. Y'all excuse me because I'm multitasking, and you know this old man can't multitask like he used to. So again, guys, during the show, we're talking about the running backs and what trait they need other than running the freaking ball, right? The number one trait they have to be able to do is block. If you're not teaching your guys how to block, that's a problem. Okay? That's a big problem. So you want to make sure you focus on blocking with your running backs. It's a superpower. Okay? All right, guys. So we do have a winner. The winner of the third copy of the Beast Offense 3.0 is Coach Manny. Congratulations. Big congrats. Big congratulations, Coach, to you. Again, all I need you to do is email me at beastoutyou@gmail.com. beastoutyou@gmail.com. And I'm going to put it up here for you to copy. Give me your name, username, and the playbook you want, sir. Thank you. All right. So, guys, again, thank y'all so much, man, for tuning in today. I always like to leave y'all with something. And this is what I'm going to leave you with today. Okay. I really want you to follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. Some of y'all in situations where y'all like, should I move my son off this team? Do I have time to find another program? Or should I run the Beast offense? I think we should. Should I go air raid? I think I should. Should I move this kid from linebacker to defensive end or defensive end to linebacker? Listen to that still small voice. Y'all got me. Listen to that still small voice. I see it, Miss Beast. And when you overthink shit, that's when shit messes up. Think about it. You driving down the road. Somebody pull out in front of you. Or let's say a deer run in front of the road. You go crazy. What do you do? You drive off the road, hit a tree. You know what my dad used to say? If a deer come out in front of you, you better not try to swerve out of the way with your whole family in there and hit a tree or fly on the side of the road. Dad said, keep straight, run through that thing. And surprisingly enough, when he taught me that lesson, about a month later, we was coming home from church and we was about to go on the bridge and a family of deer came across the road. And when those deer came across the road, you know what my dad did? He went right through that deer. Boom! Hit the deer. Deer went under the van. We pulled over on the side of the road, assessed the damage. And you want to know what my dad did? He got out, assessed the damage, seen the deer, and he said, there's some good meat right here. Son, help me put him in the back of the van. We picked that deer up, put him in the back of the van that night after church, after Bible study. In our backyard, my dad called some of his buddies, and we all hung that deer up, skinned that deer, made deer meat. My point is, sometimes following your instincts may be a blessing in disguise. And when you overthink things, that's when you make a fatal mistake. And we don't want that. We don't want to make a fatal coaching mistake, right? We don't want to do that. So that's my lesson. That's my lesson to you today. That's my lesson to you today. And also, guys, check this out. So Coach Manny already has all of the playbooks. Shout out to him, by the way. He's going to pay it forward for another coach. So big congrats to him. Big congrats to him. So I'm going to pick another winner. And I'm going to follow my intuition on this one. See, we talking intuition, right? We're going to follow my intuition. So the winner of the third playbook, the third Beast Offense 3.0 playbook is Coach Berto. Congratulations. And Coach Berto, if you got all the books, I'm finna get up and go. I'm playing. I'm kidding. I am kidding. So big congrats to you. So how many of us got practice today? Put a one in the comments. We got practice today. And we're putting our ones up too, by the way. We're going to put our ones up. For those who don't know, when we do this, when we put our ones up, that's our declaration to ourselves that we want to be number one at everything that we do as coaches. We want to have the number one team in our league. We want to be the best man or woman we can be, right? We want to have the best team in our city. We want to be the best of the best at what we do, right? And I got practice today too. I got practice today too, guys. So I want to wish y'all the best of luck. We're going to be back here Thursday, 12 noon Central Standard Time. And, Thursday show, guys, you don't want to miss it because I think I'm going to dedicate Thursday show to a Q&A or even a panel discussion and get some of y'all live on the show. So we'll do some kind of panel discussion, live Q&A, but you don't want to miss it. Be sure to hit the like button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the show. You don't want to miss this one Thursday. All right, guys. And again, guys, follow your intuition because that still small voice that's talking to you, it knows something that maybe your heart don't know yet. All right, guys. So that's it for the show today, guys. Again, love you, appreciate you. Again, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, guys, almost forgot. Don't forget to go to the Playbook store, get 50% off any playbook or bundle you want. That's right. Get 50% off any playbook or bundle you want. All right. All you got to do is scan the QR code or go to my link in the bio that'll take you to the Playbook store and then use discount code FREEDOM50 at checkout. Again, that's discount code FREEDOM50 at checkout. All right, guys, that's it for the show today, man. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I will see y'all Thursday at 12 noon Central Standard Time, okay? 12 noon Central Standard Time. All right, until next time, guys, beast out. Peace.